usiniongeleshe hivyo, niko na uchungu. Madam, usiniongeleshe hivyo. Usiniongeleshe hivyo madam, niko na right. Niko na right, ako na uchungu na mimi ni mama. Mimi nimeshawaiza. Na ninajua uchungu ya mtoto. Alikuja hapa saa 5, 6 alikuwa hapa. Saa hii mtoto amekufia kwa tumbo, alafu yule
and she's diabetic.
Na ni diabetic, tumekipata wasi. Simnipeni niende na yeye. Nipatieni niende na yeye. Kwani mimi sio Mkenya? Imagine mapuma kila watu. Kuma kilo huko. Surely. Si ndio huyu hapa. Imagine. Anashughulikiwa saa 10. Surely. Na ni diabetic na mtoto amekufia kwa tumbo. Si wamtoe basi. Watoe mtoto hata kama ni pesa. Wanataka pesa gapi nitalipa? Nitalipa wanataka gapi? Angalia mpaka miguu imeanza kufunga. Hapa ni wapi swali?
Unaona soko na
Soja.
Yes.
Mbona ana record?
Nataka record ndio tuweke juu.
I will
nataka
record.
kutuma. Hatufichi.
I will record.
Hafichi. Hata nimesema hivyo wazi. Ni record.
Kama hujui kazi yako, I will continue recording.
Hapo wanatukataza mpaka kuingia na huwa anatufukuza aje. Binadamu shwari na wewe ni mzee. Binadamu. Joya nikata toikie. Umeona ugigo wewe kinyole hapo.
Pati kama unanifukusia sitaomba kuanzia pale hivi.
Usinifukuze wewe niondoke. Niondoke. Sitatoka. Nipe niende na yeye. Gari iko pale nje. Kutoka saa ngapi?
Kuanzia saa 10. Kama hakuna enough daktari ni sawa. Mwingine naye hapa anasema atoke.
Karora kinyama kono ne koiba maibire. Kwani ama nitoe nguo hadi no ndecirute.
Tukarute.
Ĩni nigetha tutainike.
Asa ndukarute nguo.
No ndecirute.
Ndukarute nguo.
Kana thiĩ ngaugire mbuku ria nja. Ati ndagĩtarĩ one okire gũkũ thainya. Kai thainya.
A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Elijah Bishop. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. Like I say, this is the greatest YouTuber in the Republic of Kenya, and the E in my name stands for exactly what you need. Now, Kiambu Hospital is on the spot after a video has surfaced online when a relative of a patient that she had taken to hospital failed to be attended to for over 10 hours. According to the video, the woman claims that they came into the hospital 10 hours prior to the time when the woman finally got assisted. The woman was in a critical condition, and any further delays could have led to the loss of her life. Okay, so guys, this video has come back here to remind us of the sorry state of some hospitals in Kenya and how hard it is to get quality medical care in some hospitals in Kenya. Kiambu is such a big hospital. In fact, according to the story, the woman was referred from Athi River to Kiambu Hospital for maternity services. Okay, meaning that Kiambu is a very big hospital. But it took hours, almost a whole day before the woman could get assistance. Yet all this time, she had a stillborn baby, or a baby who had died in her uterus. And she was also suffering from diabetes, two conditions that could have easily deteriorated to a very bad situation. Now, I have been to public hospitals before, and the lines there are something that you will never wish on anyone. People are in pain, and sometimes getting that fast response is not very easy. It's not something that just comes just like that. It is something that you have to keep on waiting, and sometimes the pain gets too much, and if you are a relative, you have to do something. Now, I have first of all to recognize the power of social media. I mean, this issue right now it's under investigation from the Kiambu County Committee on Health, or the CEC, the County Executive Commissioner in charge of health. Okay, they are already conducting investigations, and they have said they will take action, stand action against anybody that could be culpable of professional negligence. That is just being showing laxity in such a job, because this is a very, very serious job. It's a matter between life and death, and therefore ultimate or the utmost care should be taken when handling clients in such job. So the matter is under investigation, and at this point I would like just to commend the power of social media, because were it not for social media, we could not have known this story. I mean, I'm sure there are places in this country where these stories are going on and some patients have even died, but we don't have a way to know them. We'll never know them. We'll never find out, And some of these deaths can be prevented if medical care is given at the right time. Okay, so that before the situation deteriorates, medication is sought and this person is assisted. Now,
nimeonekana usiku, so wametoa mtoto na I'm recovering. Na shida yenye actually ilinipeleka hospitali ni kupungua kwa kupiga kwa mtoto, reduced fetal movements, na maji imepasuka. That's the reason why I went to hospital in the first place.
And do you have any condition?
I'm diabetic. It's an underlying condition. I'm diabetic.
The mother was taken for an ultrasound. We confirmed the fetus was not alive. And after that, we took her to theatre. She was taken by one of our senior consultants, given that she's a diabetic patient and had other complications. And she's now recovering in the ward, yes, as we speak.
Now we are following it. We have already started investigations. Investigations are undergoing. We have taken statements, and we are following up on what exactly transpired in this particular case. And if we find any case of mismanagement, any case of professional negligence of mismanagement, we are going to take a stand action against.
Kiambu County Hospital have also declared plans to have a system that will check the patient turnaround time from the time they get into the hospital to the time they get assistance or treatment. And this is a very, very good move. I hope all county governments will actually embrace this and put a system whereby it's possible to monitor from the moment somebody gets into the hospital to the moment they get assisted or they get treated, and how much time does it take, because we will prevent so many deaths if we continue to give medical care, medical coverage or medical care on time. Diseases are diagnosed, detected on time, and treated on time. So the health function in Kenya is now devolved. It's a matter of the county government. Before it was a national function. Okay, and I think at some point they felt it will be easier to devolve it so that at least resources come from the county, and it will be easier because the county is closer to the Mwananchi than the national government, which will be overstretched. But guys, I don't know about you guys. Do you think the health function should be taken back to the national government, or are counties doing enough? Because we've seen also doctors strike. I'm trying to imagine if this woman came in when there was a doctor strike, what will have become of her? It is very painful, especially to the family. I've seen that video, and the woman was even saying that it's better they ask for money, the amount of money they want, so that they'll give those people, or she can even undress so that she can get that attention and get assistance. It's very, very, very painful. And to all doctors who are watching this, make sure you do your due diligence, you do your duties well. Let's wait for the investigations and hear the side of the story from the hospital. But I want to believe that service delivery or serving is one thing that we should always be very careful about. Anybody in the service industry, it's very important for you to give prompt service, for you to get paid for what you do. I mean, some of the rudest people you'll find in this country are nurses. You find very, very rude nurses, especially in the maternity wing. These people have seen people die, they've seen people give birth, and therefore they have no sensitivity. Some of them, not castigating everybody, of course they are good nurses, but you find some of these nurses are very, very rude, just like people in customer service in the government. Some people in government offices, I will not say that everybody in customer service in government is bad, but actually nowadays it's improving with Huduma Center. But in the past, you go to the ID offices, you go to police station, oh man. I mean, there was actually a time that there was need to train people in government on customer service, because people in government they'll get paid at the end of the month, whether they treat you like trash, whether they bash you, whether they do what, they really don't care, because at the end of the month they will still get their pay. But people in private sector know that customer is king, and without the customer you don't have the money, and they treat customers the way they're supposed to be treated, with utmost respect, with the best intentions, and I mean, you just feel like going back to these places. So this is a humble appeal to everybody in the civil service. Just try and be kind, be merciful. The other, you get your own kids, your own family going to these places. Would you like them to be treated like that? Would you like to be treated how you're treating people? Because nobody is everything. Today you're working in the office, tomorrow you require service at the ID counter, you require service at the another counter, and you want people to treat you right, yet you treat people badly. I mean, it's not right. So guys, that story is very painful. Listening to that video, it brings a chill down my spine. I mean, it's something I don't want to see in this country, and I want to believe that the universal health coverage will cover things like this. I mean, the NHIF rates have already gone high. Now they're being proposed to be 2.75% of our gross salary. I mean, if you're paying all that amount and then you go to a hospital where you get served 10 hours later in a critical condition, is it worth it, man? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I mean, in as much as the government is promoting universal health coverage, I want them to streamline the customer service, to make the customer service affordable, responsive, to make it reliable, to make it kind, to make it something that will actually make people want to go to hospitals. And the government can install checks and balances. It's not difficult, it's not impossible, it's not something that you can't do. The government should actually install checks and balances to ensure that all its staff members behave, treat, and serve the Kenyans that pay taxes to the best of their ability. Anyway guys, that has been my time. Thank you so much for watching this video and for continuing to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be here to bring you everything else worth your time, but as of now, it's a wrap. Adios.